So, what are you working on now? I know you're working on something.
We working here. It's Movement Moves Media. You know what we doing.
That's true.
We got some. This podcast is gonna be something.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of good people lined up for the next few months. And put one out every 2 weeks. On our networks on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Should be nice.
Yeah. And besides that, pandemic ain't really nothing. Besides the couple clubs that's open right now.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of gigs. You know about the whole Whitehall contracts and school districts that I was supposed to do proms for, but that got canceled. Yeah. So hopefully.
How did that affect you? Because I know, you do this, you do the DJing thing as a career. This is your job. And the pandemic hit. How did that really affect you?
I've been DJing since I was 13, right? So before, I never had a real job.
And you're 18 now, right?
Yeah, I'm 18 now. Right. Per se, I never had a real job. Even though DJing is a real job. Once you've been doing it for so long, it starts to feel like a job.
Oh, I bet.
And the work is crazy and the hours are ridiculous because I'm starting gigs around 12 o'clock in the afternoon till like 7. Then I'm leaving there 2-hour takedown to go to a nightclub till 2 o'clock. Then to go to after hour spot from 2 to 5 to do the same thing the next day. So that's 12-hour, 24-hour work days.
That's a job.
So then So then pandemic hits. We had a bunch of gigs lined up. I think it was around like 20-something gigs lined up that we had to, return security deposits and all this other stuff to make up for, because it's contracts say security, it's non-refundable unless acts of God, pandemics. So we had to return this stuff. So stuff got real. Had to get a real job, working class.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So when did you start?
I quit now because I'm back in business, but I was working for like a month. For real, I got my sleep schedule right. I was like, yeah, I like this. Then the club started hitting me up again. I was like, deuces, I'm out. Back to business, man.
So you had what you say a real job for about a month.
Yeah.
And what was that real job? What were you doing?
I was taking pictures for Life Touch. I was doing school ID pictures and everything with my brother.
Ah, nice.
It was cool.
Yeah.
For the time being.
What was that, like a 9 to 5 or every day? Or?
It was 3 o'clock. It was like 4:30 in the morning. I had to drive to Jersey and then set up the equipment, take pictures until it depended every day. I was at a different school every day, so I'll probably get home around like 6. It was a good job, and then because then I ended up finding a FedEx job that with my dad that was paying more, and all I got to do is drive 10 minutes.
Okay.
So that's why I had left for that. But then now I got the clubs hitting me up again, so I'm just falling back from that right now.
So you prefer the DJing and clubs over
100%. Because then my week's mine to expand and do the things I need to do during the week. Keep up with my music, draw out the plans. Because it's not just DJing, like, background. Same thing with this, a lot of background work.
Yeah. It's like you even got a little, kind of dipped your toes in like a real job to what you would consider a real job, even though I believe DJing, what you do, that's real work.
Yeah.
But you said that no doubt about it, you prefer the DJing.
100%.
It's like you were born for this.
It's that, and then the fact that it was hard. It was a humbling experience more than anything to get a real job, because now it taught me to appreciate my money more, even though it was only a month, but I'm working 40-hour work weeks to make what I'm making in 2 hours DJing. Yeah. So it was like, damn, if I spend this amount of money on these sneakers or these clothes, I'm spending a day's work. Like, I worked a whole day for this pair of sneakers. So that's why I started controlling my money more. So now it's like more than ever, I actually see what it's worth. And it's not just, I'll get it back this weekend. It's like, nah, this is when I was working a real job, this was a whole day's work. So it's humbling.
Wow. It was a good experience.
It was.
Yeah. So from now on, you're 18, but it seems like you have it in your mind that you kind of want to work for yourself and be an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I don't want to work for nobody else.
How did you get this work ethic? There's not many kids 18 years old in Allentown that have their own business, can support themselves, you know, with their own business, and you do. Like, where'd you get this from? Well,
I was watching a lot. My dad, my the people I was around. I was always around entrepreneurs. You feel me? And just little conversations with people, I soak a lot in. Like when I be talking with you, I soak a lot in because you're the type of dude that look at all this that you put together. You working for yourself. So when I see people like that, I soak it in rather than looking up to the people that, you know, got all the flashy stuff, but they not really working for themselves. You feel me? And I started young, so it was kind of like they had no choice. I started at 13. So when I was 13, my dad, my parents, I ain't never have nothing flashy when I was little. I had my necessities.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get Jordans when I was little. When I was in elementary school, I didn't have Jordans. Middle school, I didn't have no nice clothes. I had hand-me-downs. But I had my necessities, and I know my dad told me, like, now that I'm older, he explained to me he was breeding me to appreciate stuff and not feel like I need that kind of stuff. I've been buying my own clothes and my own stuff since I was 13 years old. I started getting paid. My dad was like, you getting paid, this is your money, so if you want to buy that, go ahead. But I'm not doing it for you because I don't want you to be the type of kid that you need that. Because if you look, all the kids when I was little that had the flashy gear, not saying all of them, but a lot of the kids that had the flashy gear and all the clothes and all the sneakers, now at 18, they're not doing nothing. They're working, they're not doing nothing. You feel me? So what is all that worth? You feel me? I just recently started actually like getting flashy stuff, or what you would call flashy sneakers and Jordans. I ain't buying none of that. All my money was going towards equipment, DJ equipment, company, all that, investments.
You reinvested in yourself.
100%.
Wow. Do you think your dad instilled that stuff in you at an early age? Because I know, you know, your dad Will, he was in the music industry and like you know, DJing, running clubs and stuff like that in Allentown at a young age too. I mean, yep. I know some of my older cousins and older family members that used to go to his clubs on a pretty regular basis. Do you think you learned that from him, seeing him grow up and do that stuff?
100%, because I grew up there too. I was in these clubs at 6, 7 years old.
Really?
I used to be in the office while I was looking at cameras of the club going on. I would help my dad set up cables and wires before the club started. In the morning after the nights, I'll be helping clean the whole club, scrape the gum off the tables, sweep, mop, put wires like away. So I grew up in it. That's why when I started going to the clubs, it was new, but it wasn't really new because I already saw this. You feel me?
You felt comfortable there?
It was comfortable.
Yeah.
I just is where I grew up. I grew up in the nightclubs. You feel me?
What club do you remember the most as a kid that your dad used to take you to?
Pachanga on Front Street.
Pachanga's Front Street. Yeah, that's the one that
on Ridge, not Front Street, Ridge.
That's the one most people mention.
Yeah, whenever I be around, I'll meet my friends' parents and stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh, we know your dad from blah blah blah." Always, everybody went there.
Yeah,
and I was there when I was young. I was there as a little kid. Like,
what did he do? He ran it.
He did security for a certain time. He managed it. He did the sound. Handle the sound for all because they had big acts come there. Like they had big groups come there. So he'll do. I remember like when I don't remember like clearly, but I used to remember us setting up for like big artists.
And then that closed down. Was he there until it closed down?
Yeah. Yeah. I think he was. I think he dropped out a little bit before it closed down though.
All right. And then he moved on too, right? He did some work at Croc Rock.
Yeah, right? Team parties. I used to be there for those too.
Yeah.
Because my family owned Pachanga. They owned it. My grandparents owned it.
Oh, is that how it happened? Oh, okay.
My dad's mom and dad owned it. So my whole family worked there.
They owned the building and everything.
They owned the whole club. So my aunts were the bartenders. My grandparents were the owners. All my uncles did security. And me and all my cousins would just be in the office all night. Because they didn't have babysitters. So
it's a family affair.
Yep, every night.
Every night it was open. It wasn't like a weekend thing. It was every night.
I think it was certain days it was closed, but it was a lot. We were over there a lot. Like a bunch of
and that place used to get packed. Like hundreds.
Yeah, it was packed. It was a social club, private, but it was big.
Yeah.
It was 2 floors. They had the bar, the bowling alley, the pool tables, the stage.
Wow. What is that place now?
I think it's an Italian club.
Is it? Yeah. Made it an Italian
I was in there a while ago. I think I went in there like a couple months ago.
Wow. Italian club. And Italians used to be like back in the day. It's weird that they would open up an Italian club now in downtown.
100%.
I mean, my family. I mean, my last name is Frisetto. Like,
That's Italian.
Yes, yeah, it's Italian. From my dad's side, the Italian side, they came over downtown 1920, I believe, or 1910, something like that. And they grew up on their first house that they got from when they left Italy. We have it written down in everything, like in some of their journals. They left Genoa, Italy, and they took a boat, landed in Ellis Island, New York. It was before World War I. And they went from Ellis Island to Tenafly, New Jersey. And once they landed in Tenafly, they had a few acres. They had like grapevines and everything, because that's what they did back in like Italy. They made wine and stuff like that. Real Italians. Yeah. Like make their own bread and make their own pasta and stuff like that. Gardening and all that stuff. And then they came to Allentown and they bought their first house on Jordan Street.
That's crazy how a lot of people who just end up here, like of all.
It's crazy. I mean, your grandparents too, right?
Yeah,
they came from Colombia.
Yeah, they moved out here. I think it was like my dad was. It was like 85. They went to New York.
Okay.
Because my grandfather moved out here first, and then my great grandma moved out here first, and my family moved to Brooklyn in 85, and then I think they came to Allentown in like 89.
Okay.
90. And then yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
That was all before you were born.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thought of.
Yeah.
I was born 02.
Yeah.
So I think my brother was 99. So I'm 02. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I wish I was a 90s baby, man.
Yeah, you definitely got that old school feel.
Bro, it's funny because I be around some of my homeboys and shit, like, and like they'll be bringing up music from like early 2000s or like the stuff that was popping in my age group, and I don't be knowing it because when I was that age, I wasn't listening to that. I was listening to whatever my dad was playing, and my dad is playing old school music. So while they were listening to, bro, I swear, I shit you not, I didn't listen to any of the Wayne albums, like none of the Carters, till like a couple years ago, recently.
Okay.
Which is that's not good. Like I'm supposed to. That was what all my boys listening to. Not me though, because I was listening to fucking,
Well, stuff even older than that.
Yeah, I'm talking like 90s, like regular 90s hip hop stuff. Yeah. That's what I'm in tune with. That's why people be surprised when I'm DJing and I'll see an old crowd come in, and it's easy to read people, and I'll end up playing stuff that they haven't heard since they was my age. And and then I'll be lost for the music to play for my homeboys when they was like 10, 11 years old. I don't even know what they was listening to because I wasn't listening to it.
I see that with you too when you do when you DJ. Like you could read the crowd. I mean, you've been doing it for 5 years. It seems like you could read the crowd and just play the right music, feel the crowd, play the right genre and stuff like that in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, man, it's practice. It's reading a lot. It used to be a lot harder to do that. But you learn. It's like it's any art form, it's experience.
Is there any genre of music that you like the most?
I mean, hip hop is of course my number one. It's just. But as far as playing, like DJing, it's not hip hop gets boring, bro.
Okay.
It gets extremely boring.
What's your favorite to play?
Stuff. I'll say Latin music.
Why is that?
Cause the vibe you get from people when you play a Latin song, it's like how would I even explain it? It like does something. I don't know. It just does something. The instruments and stuff.
To who? The listeners?
The listeners. Like when you hear a live band and it's a totally different vibe than just hearing a regular song.
Definitely.
Spanish music, Latin music is bands, instruments, like the vibe that you get is totally different. So when I'm playing, compared to me playing an old school, a throwback hip hop song that everybody knows, compared to a throwback Spanish song, you'll see the difference in the crowd reaction. It's ridiculous. And I just like Spanish music, so.
Gotcha. Maybe we should do that one night at Arts Quest. We have this great partnership with Arts Quest. Shout out to Arts Quest.
Shout out to Arts.
Yeah,
Big shout out.
Yeah, man. They do an incredible job over there. Very accepting and very open, and they real professionals over there in Arts Quest Steel Stacks. Maybe we should do something like that. A Latin night, live music on the outside stage.
We have some good bands out here.
Yeah.
They're not given the credit that they do.
Yeah.
Or the platform.
Yeah, that's the thing. Allentown, Bethlehem, Lehigh Valley, really rich in music and even music history. But then, especially like artists today, they have a problem with like, I see the biggest problem with artists today in this area are like reaching the community, having performances where people come out and the community supports them. Seems like that's missing in this area.
That's like, it branches off to everything. Like Allentown, we're not used to having that type of stuff. Music, anything nice. Like we had a concert at the PP&L Center. What happened at the end of the concert? Huge fight.
Yeah.
We just got a Dave & Buster's. I went to Dave & Buster's the other day.
What happened?
It was just like, it's becoming Allentown thing. Like, we can't have nothing nice, bro. We can't have nothing nice.
Why? What was going on in Dave & Buster's?
It was ratchet, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't. It was like,
really?
I'm going to Dave & Buster's to have a good time. You feel me?
Yeah.
If I want to go chill with my homeboys and like, bug out, like how I did when I was younger, I'm going to go do that. But I'm not going here for that. But here we are. Music. We're not used to having, the platforms to be able to step into the industry and, like make those big moves. And we got artists out here that's like, they can't work together. Like, I don't understand. We got artists starting rap beef before they even make it.
I know.
Like, start your rap beef when you're solidified and you're up, and if you start rap beef, you're gonna make money off of it. You feel me?
Why do you think that is? Do you think that's just this area? Why do they?
Because they get comfortable. Well, that's any area. Okay, but if we're talking specifically Allentown, I feel like a lot of artists, not just rappers, everything, they get comfortable with, running Allentown. But the goal should be to be bigger than that, bro. Because what are they gonna do for us out here?
Yeah, absolutely.
If we're being real.
Absolutely.
That's why I don't really. My goal isn't to be DJing in every club in Allentown. I want to DJ big places. Like, my goal is to keep going back to Florida like I do. I go to Florida every couple months to DJ. I'll go to Philadelphia, New York, Vegas. Like, I don't really care about. It's good to see, you have to get the support of your city before you go anywhere else.
I agree.
It's hard to get it's really hard to get support out here.
Yeah.
It really is, because I know artists that are amazing, bro, that have amazing music and the talent is crazy, and they don't get support out here. Like, it's hard.
It's crazy. Maybe it'll turn around. Just keep putting out those positive vibes. Keep doing more community events. Bring different people together when normally by themselves they wouldn't decide to be together with somebody.
100%.
Maybe, to be honest, that's one of the things about the nonprofit I run. Movement Moves Media. It's really trying to join different cliques within the community together so they could start working together. Because, my mindset is the ones in power, the decision makers in the city now, they're sitting pretty. They like when the people under them and the population is divided and can't work together, because they could make any decision they want and nobody's ever going to stop them from doing anything. So I think it's really important to try to get those different cliques within Allentown, within Bethlehem, to start working together and start saying, hey, like, we got something bigger than just starting beef right now.
There's a reason why people say, bro, like, 100%, you're 100% right. There's a reason why people say, go to Atlanta if you want to be a rapper.
Uh-huh.
Go to Philly, go to LA, because they work together. Like, all the artists that's coming out of it, like, Atlanta right now is running the game. Like, they have multiple A-list celebrities, multiple A-list artists, like, because they help each other get out. Like, these labels have 20, 30 artists out of Atlanta within miles of each other. We have talent like that out here. There's talent in Allentown. We have crazy talent. Like, there's multiple studios with tens of artists that are amazing, but there's just no support. Everybody want to do it themselves. You can't do it like that. You're not going to. Like, it's hard. It's very rare that you're going to do it unless you got to support your city. Nobody want to support each other, though. Everybody want to do their own thing, which is fine, I guess. But, I mean, you don't expect to, you know.
Man, got it. Makes it a lot tougher going by yourself.
100%.
Yeah. And, I mean, you seen that. I mean, you got the support, and a lot of people know you out here. Yeah, to me, you're one of the best of the best, especially your age group. But you learned it at an early age that you got to make your own moves, because you've been doing this for 5 years, legitimately for 5 years now, and it seems like you don't really get caught up too much in that like local drama stuff.
Politics.
Yeah.
I don't do no politics.
Yeah.
I never have, never will.
You do your own thing, and you pave your own way.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't do the politics, bro, because in 5 years, everything that's going on that people are letting get in between them and their career or their artistry, the little beefs, and in 5 years, bro, it's going to mean nothing. You think that these artists that are A-list, that are making millions of dollars, are still thinking about that one situation?
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Back in their home city.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about that.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get into politics. I'm cool with everybody. I keep it cordial with everybody I meet. I'm cool with a lot of people that ain't cool with each other. And I don't get into the politics. If you good at what you do, let's work. And if you got a positive message and you with trying to be successful, let's work. I'm not getting into no politics. You don't like this person. You don't like this. If that's how you're gonna do it, you're not built for this. You're not built for the industry. Yeah. You're not.
I feel like somebody like you can take that mindset when you're in conversations with people that kind of don't work well with one another. Because ever since I met you, like you were 15 when I met you, like you walked into the room, and when you started talking, you didn't talk right away, but right when you started talking, it seemed like the way you held yourself, you like commanded the room's attention. It's like, I don't know, it's like something that seemed natural.
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo gang.
Virgo. You're a Virgo.
Virgo, yeah.
You are a Virgo.
September 15th.
Yeah, I don't know how that correlates with what you just said. I just felt like that might be.
Yeah, basically Virgos are the best people in the world.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about any other. What's your sign? Capricorn. I know nothing about Capricorns. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't.
You could even ask a Capricorn who's the best, and they'll say Virgo.
Yeah, probably 100%.
It's just a known fact.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I don't know. It's just I feel like I try to give off a positive message. That's why I'm 100% with. I support Movement Moves Media, and I love being part of this because you guys, everybody has a positive message and everybody wants to make a difference, but not a lot of people are actually doing it. Like when I met you, everything that you said those 2 years ago that I met you 3 years ago has happened.
Yeah.
It happened, and it happened within the time slot that you gave it or faster. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, this dude's serious. And you're a bold guy. You're willing to go do what needs to be done. You feel me?
Thank you.
So, and there's not a lot of people like that. So I feel like me being that same type of person, bro, when I talk, people listen because they know that I'm not talking, just talk extra.
Yeah.
If it's coming out of my mouth, it's because I mean it. And there's a reason for it to be coming up in this conversation. So people listen, because there's a lot of people that nobody's going to listen because you talk a lot, but you have nothing to back it up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I know when we have a meeting and you talk about something, people are taking notes and they're listening because this is most likely going to happen how he says it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to say something, I'm not saying it out of thin air. I believe we have the right ingredients to make it happen.
And you thought about it before you said it.
Oh, definitely. Now, there are some times when, in the brainstorming activities, with some board members and some people in the community, brainstorm, and you'll just come up with whatever's on your mind to kind of get creative and stuff like that. But when it comes to like a plan of how to move forward, yeah, this stuff just kind of runs in my head all day long for like 14 years.
It just moves.
That's just the way my mind works. Yeah.
Same way.
I could tell. I think you got a bright future ahead of you. Like I said, there's not many 18-year-olds that are basically not basically. I mean, you're an entrepreneur already. Before you even became a legal adult, I mean, there's not many people else making those moves.
God willing, bro.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
All on the east side, huh?
East side, 100%.
East side of Allentown. You know, I was born on the east side.
I was born, raised, lived my whole life.
East side.
East side. I probably left for like a year at a time, came back, same house.
Okay.
18 years of my life.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're I mean, actually, I didn't grow up too far. I mean, I wasn't born. I didn't grow up there. I grew up on the West End, but I wasn't born too far away from you. I was by Keck Park. I mean, you're by Keck Park too.
Yeah.
I was on East Moser Street.
Yeah, I'm right by there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it for the you know.
Or else you're gonna get all your fans storming your house.
No fans. I don't want people having a drop on me.
Paparazzi.
You know, I ain't no drop, right? I live on the north side, guys. I live by Seatown.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, let's see. What else? What else is going on in the world?
Man, this damn pandemic, dog.
Yeah, I feel like it's coming back. Like they're gonna shut stuff down again.
That's why I'm already getting ready. For the last month or two, I've just been putting away. Well, I've always put away because that was my dad when I was little. Because mind you, I was making. I'm not gonna talk numbers, but I was making a good amount of money at 13 years old, and 14 and 15, 16. Like good money, like full-time job.
Gotcha.
Plus, so like I was young, so yeah, I had control of my money, but my dad's my dad, and my dad's gonna make sure I put away money. So I've been putting away money forever. But since now this is happening, I'm 18 now, and ever since I was 16, Christmas is coming. I buy gifts for my family. You feel me? So I know everything's gonna shut down. So back to the hustle, bro. Back to the essence of this. Like that's how I guess. It's back to how I first started. Cause I got comfortable for a while. I'm good. I'm doing all these clubs. I got gigs after gigs. But then pandemic hit, and it's like, damn, back to hustling for real.
I feel like that's one of the worst things is when people feel comfortable.
100%. I've been through it all the time. I go through those little stages where I'm like, because when I first started, I was practicing DJing hours of every day, like just watching videos and practicing in my room. And for a while, I just stopped. Like I just stopped doing it because I got comfortable. I'm like, oh, I'm doing all these clubs in Allentown. My dad told me himself, he's like, yo, is this what you want to do? Because if you want to just be DJing in Allentown, all right, you're good. I can't tell you nothing else. But if you want to do what I think you should do and what you can do, yo, you can't stop. Like you gotta keep practicing. Yeah. Because it gets way bigger than this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So what does the future look like for you? What are you trying to do?
Man, the underlying, like the big goal is just to grow Solid Ground Entertainment Media Group. I want to get to the point where, because the nightclubs is all fun. You know, I love the nightclubs. But we have the whole private parties and everything. And my goal is to be able to, when I'm, late 20s, have 30, 40, 50 DJs out there working for us, doing private events. Have a warehouse, Solid Ground warehouse. If they need to, we got DJs all over the country that need to do private gigs for us, you feel me? So I don't want to DJ my whole life. Okay. I don't. This isn't something I want to do for the rest of my life. Because, like you was talking to entrepreneurship, bro, I'm a businessman before anything. So, whatever that, goes into the whole Solid Ground thing.
So, is it always going to be Solid Ground, growing it to a certain point? And is there ever an end point of Solid Ground where you're like, I'm going to move on to something else besides DJing or like building a DJing company?
Bro, to be honest, that is the goal, but I don't want to see an end game right now. I don't want to see that point right now. Because I want that end point to be way past what I can even think of it being. That's why I don't try to really set, a ceiling for it. Because I set the ceiling when I was 13. The ceiling was when I was a little kid. Bro, I can't wait to DJ at this hookah lounge. Once I DJ at this hookah lounge, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm up. And I get there, I'm like, this is nothing. Like, you feel me? So I feel like as I get older and more successful, God willing, that's how it's gonna work. So I don't really want to set that ceiling for myself. But I want to get into the production and the engineering and all that. You know, I do my little rapping on the side. I'm not a rapper though.
Is that your slogan? You like to say that? Oh,
that's my slogan. I'm not a rapper. I just rap sometimes.
Gotcha. You're pretty good at it too.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. You definitely got those old school vibes too, even when you rap.
Yeah, we going real mainstream now. Like, not really real, because I don't want to conform, and I'm not going to. But, you know, I'm trying different things. Because, you know, shout out Studio 6, by the way. Big shout out to Studio 6. That's the studio I'm working with right now. Amazing people, bro.
Cool people over
Muds, AM Vibes, bro. Anime Rari, Kaz, Ant Martinez, bro. These people are... Everybody in that studio does something. You know, you go somewhere and there's a bunch of people that just hang around. It's not like that, bro. Like, it's everybody that works, and these people they've been blessing me, and I've been learning a lot there. You feel me? So shout out Studio 6. Big shout out to Second to None Entertainment too. That was the first studio I worked at that I actually recorded at. First studio that allowed me to record. Learned a lot from those people, bro. But yeah, the rapping, it's alright. It's cool.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
And you got something coming out soon?
Yeah. Mixtape dropping January, maybe February, possibly October.
How long have you been working on
this?
Never
know. A year and a half now.
Year and a half. Yeah.
It's been work in progress, bro. I've been taking it real slow because a lot of it was me finding my sound. Because you don't jump into something like that and then just drop. You feel me? Because I wanted to make sure when I drop my first project, it's when I found my sound. And the sound's always going to evolve, but I needed to find my sound. If I was to play for you, bro, my first songs, horrible.
You really evolved.
Yeah, I did. It's practice, bro. I didn't think it was like that. I didn't think rapping was that type of thing, bro, that you really practice and you evolve being into the studio and watching other people. Like, when I'm in Studio 6 and I'm watching AM and I'm watching Rari animate these dudes, bro, like, you learn a lot from watching them, bro. Same thing with DJing. I did not think it was the same. Like, you learn a lot. And they taught me a lot. Like, you know, don't say it this way. Say it this way. You feel me? I just got the pen game. You feel me? I could write. Like, I'm really good at writing.
Okay.
You feel me?
All right. You know, I feel like that's the same in most things, though. If you put in the work, you put in the practice, and then you surround yourself with other people that got similar work ethic or are even better, that can teach you something. If you're always around them, you're going to get better at your craft if you keep working at it.
100%. I think the rule is it's like 10,000 hours to master something.
Oh, yeah.
10,000 hours.
Yeah.
I think I've ran through that.
You passed 10,000?
Oh, man. Like, my boy Ant, the one that, shout out Ant, the one that's engineering me, my engineer.
Huh?
Bro, he started doing it, the one that was at the studio, with the younger one, my age, with the...
Yeah.
He's been doing this for 2 months.
2 months.
And he's probably almost there at the 10,000. Bro, he like really hours after hours. Like, I'll go to the studio at 6 in the afternoon. I'll leave around 12. Wake up the next day, call him. Yeah, I'm still here, bro. Like, what? Like, he's really, bro, putting in the work. Like, if you dedicated, bro, you can learn something fast.
He got this obsession right now of trying to learn engineering.
He wants to be the best.
Yeah. That's awesome.
He really, like, he's the type of dude like, every time I talk to him about it, he doesn't have fast nothing. Like, everything I engineer, bro, and we're so in sync. Like, the stuff I be feeling like I have to tell him, he's already there.
The chemistry's
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And that's like important when you're making music, bro.
They had a great vibe at Studio 6. I mean, the one night I was there with you, we had a Need Santiago's campaign, and we were doing a little jingle for her. Like a Mark Anthony. Yeah, Need Santiago. It was a fun night, and that was the first night I got to meet you. Introduced me to all the people at Studio 6, and I felt it right away. It was a different vibe than other studios. It seemed like everybody there was
purpose. There's a purpose.
Yeah, they were all doing their different roles.
Yeah,
and I think that's just the way that studio is set up, and like everybody there is just laid back, but you could tell that they have that work ethic, that they're there to work.
Yeah.
You know, not just
they have, bro. We have, because mind you, I was used to going to studios and the studio. I was always in the studio environment, and it was a chill thing. You know, like it's always dope to be in a studio around people recording. But when I went there, bro, like they have meetings, closed door meetings. You feel me? Like actual sessions. When there's a session going on, there's nobody there that's not doing something. Of course, there's times where we come. There's people that we chill around. You know, like I got my boys that be pulling up just to chill. But when we're recording, we're working. You feel me? Like we're actually working, and we lock in and we do our thing. You feel me, bro? I want to give a big shout out to all the studios, bro, in the area, man. We got Studio 6, La Familia, all the Second to None Entertainment, and the engineers, bro. We got gifted engineers and producers out here, bro. Yeah. Like gifted that actually have already made songs that are in the industry. Like, bro, Say Quizzy from out here, bro. Dope producer. We got Roy. He's from New York, but he be out here a lot. Dope producer, bro. Just like these dudes are like official, bro. Like official, for real.
Got it, man. One of the first studios that I went into was almost 9 years ago. Was MB Pro.
Yeah, shout out
Pro.
MB, man.
Yeah,
I did one of my first showcases with him.
Yeah,
official.
He's
bro.
good people.
100%.
He's good people, and that was when I went to him. He was still on Hamilton Street.
That's a lot of people told me that, and I wasn't in tune. I had no idea that he was ever on Hamilton Street.
Yeah, he had a little. Yeah. What was that like? Eighth in Hamilton. Yeah. Yep. It was him and Mike McNally. They started it there, and I was a teacher at that time at Roberto Clemente, and we started the youth group United Youth. We did a lot, but everybody remembers them for the walkouts.
Yeah. That's why I knew you from before I knew you.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. That's what
I really had no idea about, because the first time I met MB was Bethlehem, the
spot he's at now.
Thing. Yeah. Cause bro, it's like that's the one thing producers out here do be working together. Like it's a good relationship between a lot of producers. Like my boy Zay. When I first had a conversation with him about production, bro, he brought up a lot of producers in the conversation. Rappers, it don't be like that. Yeah. People be wanting to keep it,
just me and not mention anybody else.
Yeah. And I feel like producing is a lot different. Like they collab a lot. You feel me? They do their thing.
That's good. I mean, that's the way it should be.
That's the man. If it was like that, bro, a lot of things would be different out here. We've had a lot. We would have a lot more artists come out of the 610, in my opinion.
I think it's moving in the right direction. I think it already. Hopefully, it already hit the lows of lows.
That's 100%, bro. Because we have, bro. It's people might not know, but we have a lot of artists and producers out here that's making waves, bro. Like these dudes, like we got, like look at Justin Rory.
Yeah.
Bro, he's already industry, and a lot of the producers that's on his projects are from out here, and a lot of producers that he's worked with, like all and the other artists is coming out. Like I got my man Juice, No Juice Q.
Yeah.
He's from out here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy talented, bro. Zeta Cannon, hit the producer that makes a lot of his stuff, bro, at La Familia Studios, bro. Crazy talented, bro. Like industry quality. And I feel like a lot of people if people were to just, collab more, bro, on these projects, that's the type of stuff that labels would be like, yo, like these dudes is making a wave out here. Not just this one dude or this one producer, this one engineer, you feel me?
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I mean, I really think not just with music in this area, I think the whole city's like this with everything. I mean, you talk about businesses, politics. It's just fragmented, and everybody wants to do their own thing and not give, appreciation and kind of respect to other people that are doing the same things as they are.
100%.
Yeah, it's not just music.
Look at you, bro. Look at Movement Moves Media.
Yeah.
The moves you have made deserve. Tell me not. The moves you've made, bro, deserve way more recognition. Like you got the WFMZ 69 News and all that, but bro, there's people out here that they know they have a foothold, and I know they see it, they see what you're doing, but just they don't. It's too much pride for them to be like, yo, shout out, Mike. It's way bigger than just a walkout, bro. Like we've done big events. Stevens Park was huge, bro. Arts Quest, probably the first persons to do that. Stage at Music Fest. Like, these events are big, bro, and they deserve a lot more recognition. But it's alright because
you know what, like, one thing that keeps me going, like, I've been involved in the community ever since I was 19. The first thing I did was with the Allentown Boxing Gym with Louis Melendez.
Yeah, I used to box
on Ridge.
there. Yeah, I used to box there.
Yeah,
for years. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. It was a great project that actually he got funding from this one federal grant back in the day. Now, this is 14 years ago. It was called the Weed and Seed Foundation. It was a federal grant. And the Weed and Seed Foundation, it was run by Sam Martinez. Sam Martinez grew up on 2nd Street, I believe, or Front. And he left after the Weed and Seed. And he went to New York, and he just came back into the area just about like a month or two ago. It was really nice seeing him back in the community, and he said he's going to get involved again. But this guy's really good people. I wish one day you could meet him, Sam Martinez. The last project that the Weed and Seed Foundation had was this Allentown Boxing Gym with Louis Melendez, and that was the first project that I got involved in. And I was 19. I was in college at the time, and it just made me realize, like, wow, like, if this city could come together, some leaders in the city could come together and do such a good project like this Allentown Boxing Gym, like, why don't we just keep going? Why don't we just keep doing more and more projects? That was my mindset at 19.
And then you get into it, and you're like, damn.
Yeah, it don't work that way.
This shit ain't easy.
No, it ain't easy.
Because Allentown, bro, we're not a big city, but, bro, we're in a very good spot, like, geographically.
Oh, man.
Bro, Philly is 45 minutes away. New York is an hour away.
Yeah.
Orlando's a plane ride away, bro. Yeah. If we're being real, it's far, but if you go to Orlando, Florida, bro, it's Allentown number 2. Like, I see people out there I grew up with all the time. It's like I'm walking to Allentown. It's ridiculous, like, but, bro, we're in a good place, bro, and slowly we see how it's getting better and better and better.
Yeah,
like the whole gentrification and everything. But, bro, the talent we got out here, bro, is just crazy, bro. So slept on.
Yeah. That's kind of why I've realized, like, we have to do something legitimate, like like you got a real LLC. Yeah. It's a legit organization.
100%.
Yeah. When people try to run businesses that aren't legit, it'll work. It'll work for a certain amount of time, but then there's going to be comes a time where it has to be legit. If you want to take it to the next level, you have to have those legitimate real paperwork done and everything like that. And a lot of people in this area, they don't understand that, and they think they could just stay I guess, making cash under the table, and not making
it. Only goes so far.
Exactly. It only goes so far. Then you talk about insurances and everything like that. If you really want to take it to the next level, you need to get that. And I realized that after 14 years in the city, and after the walkouts, in 2015, I took like a hiatus for a year and a half, kind of get my mind right. People were telling me to get back involved, and I did. But I said, if I'm coming back, I gotta make it a legit organization. I gotta get my 501c3 status. Get the insurances, things like that. And then we did. Anything gonna be like that coming up soon in Allentown? Something that big?
COVID.
True. Every time I think of something like that, it's...
Every time I be like, damn, what's next? Pandemic, bro.
Corona.
Trash, bro.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's going to shut down again, too. I don't know if it's going to be another one like back in March and April.
They shutting down. I think they're stopping all liquor sales on Wednesdays.
Liquor?
I don't know why Wednesdays. They're saying that's like one of the biggest days of the week for liquor sales, but they're stopping all like club, bars, and all that on Wednesdays, which I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna make, but
I heard alcohol kills it.
Who'd you hear that from?
Facebook.
Okay. Nah, Facebook don't lie.
Yeah, I get all my news from Facebook. Yeah.
He says that so confidently. You heard it. Get all my news from Facebook. After that, they're going to turn the interview off. Like, oh, everything he just said was bullshit.
Well, I can't believe sometimes I'll just say something. Obviously, you knew that was sarcastic.
100%.
Yeah. There's some people out there
that really
will think I was serious.
Yeah.
Be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like really, Facebook. That's where he gets his news from. I can't listen.
That's
to
gonna be the
this.
headline.
Just
Michael
like-
gets his news from Facebook.
Just like the fight at PPL. Yeah. Out of this whole interview, they're gonna be like,
Yeah, they're gonna discredit
hashtag
us.
fake news.
Hashtag fake news.
Yeah.
So good
So-
though.
So if you had to give advice, to me, like you're a seasoned pro. You're a seasoned pro at 18, and I like that you have your mind on right where, you said you didn't see an end goal yet, but you see where you want to grow things to. So you have something to aim towards. But if you had to give advice to other young people or even people that are older than you, especially if they want to get involved in like entrepreneurship and create their own business, what best advice or best practices would you give them?
Bro, the number one thing, I think the number one 100%, and the thing that's worked for me the most that I've seen actually that made the difference is investing, bro. Invest in yourself. Invest in your craft, bro. Don't worry about when you start out, bro. Of course, and first thing when you get that first check is gonna be get the flashy stuff, buy stuff to keep up with that image you're trying to put up. But rather have money than look like money. That's like my motto, bro. That's my motto.
What was that again?
Rather have money than look like money.
That's good.
You feel me? Rather have your pockets full than look like your pockets is full.
That's good.
So, like with me, when I first started, like I said, bro, was about the flashiness. I was 13, bro. I'm buying designer belts and Jordans and designer book bags. And I'm like, by the time it hits like Wednesday, I'm broke again. And then my mindset was, I'm going to get it back this weekend. But you take that same money, bro, to invest in your business. Like me, for example, if I go buy, pretend I take most of my check and I'm buy these new speakers, or I want to buy these new lights, I can now charge more for my gigs because it's an investment. You buy these lights, you can charge more because you have better lighting now. You feel me? So you expand, your income is going to grow crazy. So if I look back to when I was charging, where I started, my first gigs were 13 house parties for $20. Like I could bring people up here to attest to this, bro. I used to charge $20 a party. And these are 5-hour parties. I'm bringing big club speakers, like 100-pound speakers with my dad in the back of a Chrysler to drop off at a house party. And I'm DJing by myself for $20, bro. But that $20 I had to do 10 gigs to get that one controller I wanted, the speakers. I got to the point where my dad's like, yo, if you want to do this, bro, you can't be spending your money. Like, you got to invest. So it went from $20 to now I'm charging $1,500 for a wedding, $2,000 for a wedding. And people pay it because they know when you book me and my team, you're going to get a wedding that's worth that much, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So just invest in yourself, man. You a rapper. Don't go buy all that flashy stuff, bro. Put your money aside for your music videos, your beats. You feel me? Of course, you got to keep up with that image, but only to a certain extent, bro, because you need to invest in yourself. Because if not, you're going to look like you have everything, but you're going to be in the same place for a long time. You feel me?
So for you as a DJ, what was the first reinvestments you did in yourself? Like, what equipment did you say that you needed to purchase to get you to the next level?
I bought my controllers, my Numark turntables. Because for a while, I was just DJing on a laptop. YouTube, 2 tabs, moving volumes up and down. That's how I DJ for a while.
Okay.
And people were still like, damn, this dude's good. It was trash, bro. But I was like, I need to get these controllers. I bought the controllers, my speakers, man, my lights, smoke machines, strobe lights. Yeah, bro. It's expensive. It's an expensive line of work, bro.
What's the lots of equipment?
Yeah.
My
most proud investment, I think, is my van, the work van.
The work van?
Yeah. Me and my brother bought a work van. Like it's a Chevy, I forgot what kind of van it is. It's big though. You could stand in it and everything. It's like a cargo van.
Is that one? How long have you guys had it?
We had it for like 3 years now.
Okay, you guys brought it to Cedar Beach when we did that one show?
Yeah.
Was it black?
White.
We
got to get it wrapped soon. That's the one thing we've been slacking on. We were supposed to have been got it wrapped, but a bunch of other stuff came up we needed to buy.
So 2 years ago, you made an investment to buy a cargo van.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a big one.
Yes, sir. Because before that, bro, was just, the regular equipment. It's a good feeling, bro. At 15, me and my brother, bro, we cleared my mom's debt. We bought a house. Like, our house that we live in, my family. It's a good feeling to know that we played a big part in that. Like, every time we did a gig, we're putting money away to pay my mom's credit, to fix my mom's credit so she could buy the house. So that's a good feeling, bro. Rather than having all the nice sneakers and everything, like, I could say I bought my mom a house, technically speaking. You feel me? I fixed my mom's credit. So that's the type of shit that I find pride in, bro. I could give a shit about all the flashy stuff, bro. I'm doing good, bro. I DJ all these places. It's fun, but bro, I dress regular. I don't dress flashy. Yeah. I don't have an of the year car. Yeah. I own my car. I don't like paying. That's another thing. I don't like doing payments. I can't, bro. Financing, I can't do it, bro. And that's my dad, bro. My dad, everything I'm saying, bro, you know my dad, bro.
Yeah.
That's everything I learned from him, bro. He's a smart dude. $1 million mindset. And that's the thing, bro. The moral of it all, bro. There's a lot of $1 million mindsets out here, bro. You have $1 million mindset. You feel me? So it's just, bro, just putting yourself in that position to be able to put that mindset into effect, bro. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard because you could be the smartest dude, bro, with the best mindset. Just you ain't in the right place, right time, and you don't got the right plugs. You're not going to go nowhere. And it sucks. Like, that's just the way life works.
Yeah, you definitely got to know the right people, too. Connect with the right people. I think that's super important. Networking, connecting with the right people, getting involved with the right people.
Yeah, man. Just be positive, bro. Be good to people. Like, bro, I don't understand why people just are assholes sometimes. For no reason. Like, you're not nowhere to be acting like that.
There's no real purpose.
There's no real purpose for it. Like, what's the purpose? Yeah. Honestly, if you was to ask somebody straight up, why you like this, they wouldn't have an answer.
Yeah.
Bro, that's why I'm nice to everybody I meet, bro. Everybody I meet, I'm pleasant, positive, bro. I actually care about what you got going on. So when I ask you, I'm not just asking to make conversation. I'm asking because I'm honestly interested.
Really genuine.
It's genuine. You feel me? Like you, bro. You're a genuine person. Like, this is a real conversation. I don't even think this is an interview no more. We're just conversating because it's genuine. I'm really interested and you're really interested. You feel me?
Yeah.
And if more people were like that, bro, it's be better relationships out here. Because a lot of people, they got a really bad, like, way of dealing with people. You feel me? Like, everybody I meet, bro, I'm positive. That's why I have good relationships with everybody. And people ask, yo, what's up with, like, how you got the plugs? Like, you got plugs everywhere, in clothing and music and all these restaurants. We go out to certain restaurants, I get food for free. These stores, I get discounts because I'm good to people. You feel me? I show love, bro. You show love, you show it back, period.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, you show love, you show it back.
True. You say you get free food.
Yeah, bro. You get free food, man.
Yeah, there's some places. One of my favorite places, I took you there not too long ago. Vegan Butcher?
Vegan Butcher, bro. Yo, a couple people hit me up like, yo, how much are they paying you? Because I was promoting it crazy. I'm like, bro, they're not. You ever ate somewhere that's just that good?
Oh, man.
Amazing, bro.
They're good. They got genuine good food, and they're genuinely good people.
Yeah, bro. And it's a good vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I went in there, was playing Biggie when we was in there, and Tupac.
Yeah.
And they had an Atari.
Yes.
And a graffiti. And the food is like a feel good. Like, there's certain food you eat, like the Chinese food we just all ate. You get full of Chinese food, it's not a good feeling.
Yeah. Feel sluggish.
You feel sluggish, you feel bloated. Yeah. Like the food at the Vegan Butcher, bro, it's like a good feeling food. Like
you get energized off of it.
Yeah, bro. It's like, you're not putting bad stuff into your body.
You know, that's what good food does to you. I mean, it's like medicine. I mean,
you're into all that, bro. I be wondering that kind of stuff, bro, because my dad's interested in all that. Just the nutrition and everything.
Yeah, man. And
it's a lot about what you eat.
I would say when it comes to overall health, it's 80% of what you eat. People could be in the gym all day long, get big muscles. That doesn't mean you're healthy.
Yeah.
You could be jacked up with huge muscles, but have zero cardio, and your cholesterol is through the roof. And you're just maybe toxic. Some of the stuff you put into your body is just some toxins that just stay in your body and just build up time after time, over and over and over again.
You did I remember you told us you did the fasting.
I do fast, once in a while.
I need to try that. I don't know how long I'm going to last, though. I don't think I'm gonna last.
Well, and you mean fasting like a real water fast, like
Yeah, like straight water.
Yeah, nothing but water.
Yeah.
You could have hot tea too, but sometimes that could calm your stomach down. Did you ever do anything like that before? Like what's the longest you went without eating recently?
Man, yo, I blame my mom. This is why. Let me finish. This is why I blame my mom.
Okay.
My mom cooks every day.
All right.
God bless my mother. I love my mom. She cooks dinner every day.
And she made.
So how the hell am I supposed to fast? So I'm pretend. Let's put it into perspective, right? I'm fasting. I'm doing all this. I'm trying to get right. But then I go downstairs and there's like a big ass pot of sancocho or like some white rice and pierogi sao. I can't do it, bro. It's not fair.
That Colombian cuisine.
Because I could leave my house for a little bit and fast, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't think I could fast, bro.
So you want to, but you just don't think
I really want to, bro.
Just not in your house.
Not in my
Your
household.
mom's too good of a cook.
She's too good of a cook, bro.
Yeah.
It's selfish, bro.
I went to your house once where she was cooking and she gave me a bowl of rice.
Yeah, bro.
I went home. My wife's Colombian.
Yeah.
I went home and I said, I've been with my wife for like 16 years. And I said, I just went over to Colombian's house and they gave me this rice. It was the best rice that I had.
Yeah, bro.
My wife got so mad.
Yeah, she's Colombian too, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You're bold for that.
I was just speaking the truth. I was just speaking the truth. I never seen it before. It was like yellow. I don't know if you know what type of rice it was. It was like a yellow tint. But I mean, usually the rice that her family, my wife's family, always makes for me is white. It's white rice.
Colombian.
Yeah, it's Colombian.
Colombians make straight white rice.
Exactly.
My mom's Puerto Rican.
It's
totally different. Puerto Rican rice is bad for your body. Like my grandma, right?
Uh-huh.
She's the greatest cook. Well, my mom's the greatest cook. My grandma's good.
Okay.
But her food is unhealthy. Like
that's on your mom's side.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Every Puerto Rican, bro, it's oily. It's not healthy. It's just really, really good. Like it's addicting. Like I feel like she put something in it, bro.
Gotcha.
Yeah, bro. It's not healthy.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I forgot your mom was Puerto Rican.
Yeah, bro.
Because I tried to describe it to my wife when I got home, and she's like,
just say Puerto Rican rice.
Yeah, I forgot it was Puerto. I was like, it was she's Colombian, and she made this rice as yellow, and it just I never tasted it like from your family before. What is it? And she's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Colombians make yellow rice, but Puerto Ricans is a whole nother.
It's another level of seasoning.
Of oil.
Another level of oil.
It's a whole nother level of oil.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that would be bad stuff to eat. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's alright.
Yeah. It's not bad for your taste buds.
Yeah. I'm young.
Yeah.
I'll get I'll get control of it sooner or later.
I realized like I used to eat anything too when I was younger, even into my low 20s, mid 20s maybe. But then I realized after a while, especially in the last few years, I'm 34 now, if I ate whatever I wanted to, barbecue, rice like that, fatty stuff, within a few days, I'll get sick.
Because you're so used to, now you're conscious of what you're putting into your body, bro.
I've been saying I would say I've been eating healthy for the last like 4 or 5 years, like really try to pay attention to it. So I could see it if there's a few days of slip up, or like especially over like the holidays which are coming up. I'll feel it. Like I'll get so lethargic, I won't even want to get up and go to the gym. I won't want to move.
I've been talking a lot of shit about myself and how I eat, but I do eat. I don't eat unhealthy. Like recently, my mom started making more healthier food.
Okay.
Compared to what she used to, smaller portions and stuff. And meeting around my dad, like my dad is like, he's 41 or 40. He's 40.
Okay. And
my dad is in shape. Like he works, bro. He's in shape. Like he does his shakes every morning. He conscious of what he eats. Like now, I every time my mom cooks, I make my little salad with my spinach and arugula and everything. And you do that, and then you go back to eating what you used to eat or drink. Like I tried to drink in Arizona the other day.
Okay.
It was like it was like drinking syrup. It was like
all that sugar.
All the sugar, bro. A Gatorade. Because I drink so much water now. Like, bro, I didn't want to drink it. Because I drink straight tea and water now. I don't even be touched. Soda, bro. It's just soda.
Man.
Try to drink. Worst. Tell some, bro, anybody listening, try to go a long time drinking water and then try to drink a soda.
Oh, man.
Either it's going to be a treat or it's going to be disgusting, bro. Like, it's just, not that it's, of course it tastes good, but you're going to be so conscious of it going into your body, like, this is not good for me.
You could just feel it, like, when it goes into your body, like, it's not good.
It's not meant to be.
You, like, drink the soda and then you feel like it lining all your teeth with, like, this
bro.
stuff that's eating away your teeth.
Horrible.
And just think of what it's doing inside your body, too. You know, like, a lot of people don't realize, like, a can of soda has, like, usually, like, 40, 50 grams of sugar in it. If you did that can of soda is more than half of it. More than half of just imagine more than half of that soda can being full of white sugar. Or now is high fructose corn syrup.
It's horrible.
Yeah. And then, like, carbonated water with flavoring. And that's basically what it is.
I drink, I'm really into the Pure Leafs now, which I heard aren't really even that good for you either, but it's more of a,
it's not as bad.
I always drink everything watered down. Like, mind you, even now, like, when my dad or my mom will buy, like, some grape juice or everything, we'll drink half of it, then fill the rest with water. Okay. It was watered down, so I got used to. My boys come over my crib, like, yo, why does it taste like water? Like, bro, I don't do that whole sugary. It's disgusting, bro. I can't do it. I really can't.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, to be honest, when I was 18, I wasn't really thinking about it. I mean, I thought I was healthy, but then I got, as every year went on, I got healthier and healthier. You know, like all those old people say, eat your veggies. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Like, if you're...
They wish that they did it.
If you're 60 and 70 years old and you eat fast food every day, you probably don't have many years left. I mean, that's funny. Horrible. That's horrible.
You shouldn't laugh.
I know.
Shout out all the old people, man.
Seriously. True warriors. I live with my grandma. Well, she lives with me. Yeah. She grew up by the Jordan Park. Yeah. Well, that's where her house was, and my dad grew up at. And my grandfather died in 2013. She was there by herself. She fell and broke her hip like 4 years ago, and then moved in with me and my wife. And she lives downstairs. She got a nice setup down there. And man, she's just, I can't believe it. She's 92 years old.
For real?
92 years old. Still kicking. Her mind, super sharp.
Yeah, man.
Super sharp.
My grandma, rest in peace, my great grandma, bro, I think at like 83, 84, bro, she was whooping people's asses in arm wrestling. She jogged every day. She lived on she lived on Gordon.
Oh, yeah?
She used to jog every day.
Is this the one who used to own Pachangas?
No. That's my grandfather that owned it, his mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she passed away like 2 or 3 years ago, my great grandma.
Okay.
But, bro, she used to jog every day.
Wow.
At like in her 80s.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Where would you jog at? Just down in the city?
Block. She'd circle the block. Damn. Do her laps. It's crazy, bro.
It's commitment,
bro.
That's good inspiration.
Yeah, that's my goal. I don't want to be stuck in the bed.
I know, that's the thing. Being sick when you're old, that's not worth it.
Sucks.
But it takes a lot of hard work. You got to eat right. You got to stay physical. You got to stretch, and you got to just make that your lifestyle, like an active lifestyle. Yeah. Healthy, active lifestyle. That's basically what you got to do to make it to 80, 90. You know, if you want to be 80 and 90 and healthy, and you're not moving around and not just sick in a bed.
100%.
Yeah. To be honest, that's why I got involved in CrossFit 4 years ago. I just said, hey, you know what? I felt my body like breaking down, and I was 30. And I was just like, I want to be able to like.
You don't want your life to just stop.
Yeah, especially physically. I want to be able to do things. So then I started doing CrossFit and kind of got obsessed with it. And it changed my life. Functional fitness. That's the basics of CrossFit. You know, and people think CrossFit like flipping tires and stuff like that. That's not what it is. It's not what it is at all.
That's what I thought it was up to this moment right now.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people think. Actually, We don't even flip tires. I mean,
no tires? There's no tires involved.
There is a big tire outside of the CrossFit gym that I go to, AR Strength.
Just one.
There's one big tire outside.
Okay.
But we don't ever touch it. It's just like...
just for show.
Yeah, because people think CrossFit, you need a big tire. So I think that's why you put it outside. But it's functional fitness.
I wanted to do that. I need to talk to you about that because I wanted to start getting into that, bro. Because I was boxing for a while.
Okay.
Because I'm in shape. I'm not out of shape, but I want to be in shape. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because, bro, DJing, I mean, I guess my hands are strong. But I'm standing around, bro. Like, I'm not... I feel like everybody, if you have a career, bro, you need to have a job, a career, and you need to exercise every day in some way. Because I've gone weeks without even doing shit.
Yeah.
It's not good.
So is that part of what you're going to get into in the next few years too? Some physical fitness?
Very soon. Very, very soon. My dad's been trying to get us to go for a while. We just started getting a bunch of, we just bought a bunch of like, weightlifting equipment and little machines and like not machines like the regular gym shit to put outside because we're gonna pave out a part of our backyard just to put for like outdoor workout thing because bro I'm 18, bro. I'm getting to the age where it becomes harder to get in shape because it only gets harder.
You hear this? 18 years old saying that it gets harder. You're right, though. It does get harder.
I'm telling you, like, once you hit your mid-20s and stuff, that's when your body starts... It's harder. Like, right now is the time where I need to... You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. You're already way ahead of the game, even mentally. And that's where the whole game is mentally. So mentally, if you got to be in shape, you're more likely to do it. You're aware of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're working out and you don't know you need to be in shape and you're not aware of it, you're not going to get nowhere.
Exactly. I worked out with your brother the other day.
How was it?
Like 2 weeks ago. Because I guess he's going to the military.
Yeah, my brother's leaving to the Marines, man.
Yeah.
My dog. I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a big one. Does he have like a date yet where he's leaving?
I mean, they're saying February, March.
February, March?
Yeah, around that time. He's going to go up. He'd be a combat photographer. This mic needs to stay up. There we go. He's going to be a combat photographer, bro.
Oh, is that what he's going in for?
4 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he cut his hair. He wears baggy clothing now.
Yeah.
He's funny, bro. That dude, that's going to be good for him, bro. He's that type of person, bro. I already knew he was going to go in some way go see the world or whatever. But Marines, bro, I didn't see that coming.
Surprised you?
Hell yeah. He just, because I guess he had been thinking about it for a while. He had a conversation with my mom and dad, and they were like shocked, bro. But he's 21 now.
So why do you think your brother made that decision at 21 to say, you know what, I'm going to go into the Marines?
He wants to see the world, bro. Experience real life. Because this is real life, but he wants to experience, the realest it could get.
You should get that in the Marines.
Yeah, he's the type of person, bro. He's always been like a very critical, like everything. He needs to know how everything works. I don't really be giving a shit to an extent about how everything works. But he's very like, I need to understand this. So you get older and it's like, what's the better way to understand the world? Go experience it in the realest way possible. The military, you're going to experience some shit.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to the Army, to the Navy or Air Force. He's going to the Marines.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he's risks real stuff. You're going to really be out there. You feel me?
Is he just going to do the 4-year thing, or is he going to try to make a career of it like 20 years or something?
He said 4 years, but you never know how that goes, bro. He might fall in love with it.
True.
Because a lot of people fall in love with it, bro.
Yeah.
And you come back and you don't even want to be here no more. You feel me?
It's true. I got some family that grew up in Allentown that went to the military and made it a career 20 years.
You experience something so real, you don't really want to go back to anything else. You feel me?
Yeah. He came to me and said he had some pains while he was running. He couldn't run more than like a mile and a half with getting like shin splints.
Yeah.
So
we ain't work out on a grip. Really work out. He's always been he used to weightlift and everything.
Yeah, that he was telling me.
Yeah, he used to weightlift and all that other stuff.
Yeah. He did good. He did good. I gave him like a real like. It wasn't an easy workout.
He told me.
Yeah, he
He
was.
said that shit was. He was like, as soon as he came in, he's like, that shit was hard.
Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt.
But that's how you know That's how you know it's working.
Yeah, I heard he's still doing it.
Yeah, he does his jogging every day.
Yeah.
He's on a diet. He doesn't eat much.
Nice. That's good stuff.
Yeah,
that's good stuff. Yeah. So I mean, what else now, man? You got your big thing is promotion too. Like if people haven't heard about you already in this area, which obviously there's some people in this area that have not heard about you. Where can they find you?
Instagram, Facebook.
What's it on?
Instagram's BezMusiq. It's BezMusiq. Facebook's first last name, Jabez Karaskia. If you wanna get the spelling for that, you can find it somewhere.
Yeah.
Solid Ground Media Group on Instagram. Solid Ground Entertainment on Instagram. And another way they can find out what I did, bro. Movement Moves Media. That page, bro. A lot of our events is on. A lot of the shit that we've done. A lot of the big events that actually mean something, that have a purpose, was done with you guys, bro.
Yeah, man, I can't thank you enough, man. You're always involved in giving back to the community, working with the nonprofit, man. You do a lot in the community. You don't do everything just for something that comes with a paycheck. No. I mean, you do a lot in the community that is for nonprofits and for just good causes.
100%, bro.
It's respectable.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, this was great.
It was.
First episode.
EnGauge. Real conversation.
EnGauge Podcast.
Engaged. We were very engaged.
Yeah. Now the viewers are going to gauge you.
Yeah.
See if you're real or not.
Critique
you.
Memes.
Here comes the memes.
Oh, shit.
Here comes the paparazzi to your house on the east side.
So, yeah, right.
Yeah. I forgot north side.
Man, I ain't famous, bro. I'm still a nigga from the, don't come to my house, bro. Don't come to my house.
Well, hey, we got to do this again sometime, huh?
Nah, bro, 100%, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Movement Moves Media, for everybody that's listening, watching, man, this is making a difference, bro, a real difference. Not just talking about it, actually doing it, man. The resume right now is crazy. You feel me? Like,
scan there,
bro.
Right direction.
Yeah. Definitely the right direction.
All right, man. Let's do this again sometime, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Bez out.
See you guys.
Wish I could drop the mic.
Yeah, none.